Hi guys. What do we have today? We have predictions for 11 NBA games for December 21st. So, let's get started. Milwaukee Bucks and Cleveland Cavaliers. The Bucks, who have won 7 of their last 9 games overall, have been in excellent form, and they'll be going for a third consecutive win today. The Cavaliers are in excellent form right now, having won 8 of their previous 11 games overall. They'll be going for their 5th straight win in this matchup. Both teams are in outstanding shape. Currently, the Bucks are the best team in the league. They don't seem as convincing away from home as they do at home, but they still play fantastic basketball. This season, they won 8 of the 13 road games they played. The Bucks have won 3 of their previous 5 away games, but only one of those 5 matches saw them beat the spread. Chris Middleton has been ruled out for this game by the Bucks. Recently, the Cavaliers have been playing really well, and this is especially true in their home games. They won 15 of the 17 games they played in Cleveland this season. The Cavaliers have won 5 of their previous 6 home games, but just 3 of those 6 games saw them cover the spread. This is the 3rd game this season between these two teams. The Bucks won the first 2 games in Milwaukee. The Bucks have only covered the spread in 2 of the previous 6 meetings between these two teams in Cleveland. Play Cleveland Cavaliers +3. Detroit Pistons and Philadelphia 76ers. The Pistons are on a back-to-back, with travel included. They are on a 3-game losing streak and are in a terrible funk as they have dropped 6 of their previous 7 games. The 76ers are in excellent form right now, having won 8 of their last 11 games. The Pistons are presently the league's worst team, and they play terrible basketball. This is especially true for games played at home since they perform significantly better away from home. The Pistons have covered the spread in 2 of their previous 5 away games. They scored and allowed 109 points per game in their previous 5 away games. This is their 2nd game in a row and 3rd in 4 days. The Pistons have struggled in back-to-back games this season. They have only won 1 of their 7 back-to-back games this season. The 76ers have been playing well with James Harden's return to the lineup. They have been playing excellent ball at home since the beginning of the season. They have won 12 of their last 17 games at home. The 76ers have won 5 straight home games and covered the spread in 4 of them. The Pistons' record in Philadelphia has not been great. In their previous 8 meetings in Philadelphia, the Pistons have a 1.7 ATS. Play Philadelphia 76ers -10.5. Chicago Bulls and Atlanta Hawks. 7 of their previous 10 games have ended in losses for the Bulls. The Hawks have dropped 5 of their last 8 games, but they will be going for their 3rd consecutive victory today. They were in awful shape, but yesterday in Miami they played well and defeated the pitiful Heat. The Bulls have only triumphed once in their last 6 road contests. They are playing the Hawks in their 2nd game of the season. The Hawks prevailed in Atlanta's most recent match. The Bulls are on a back-to-back, with travel included. This is their 6th back-to-back game this season. They have won only 2 of their 5 back-to-back games. The Hawks have a decent home record. They have won 10 of their last 15 games this season, but they were playing poorly for a while. With John Collins' comeback in the most recent games, this appears to have changed, and they are again back on track. The Hawks won 3 of the previous 5 games played in Atlanta, and only 1 of those 5 games saw the Hawks cover the spread. In their last 5 home games, they averaged 115.5 points per game and allowed 116.5. The Hawks are playing at home, rested, and almost fully healthy. Play Atlanta Hawks -6. Indiana Pacers and Boston Celtics. Despite not being in the best of form right now, the Pacers play fairly respectable basketball away from home. They won 6 of the 15 road games they played this season. The Pacers have only won 1 of their previous 5 away games, but 2 of those 5 games saw them cover the spread. The Pacers suffered 7 straight losses in the 7 games these two teams played in Boston. Recently, the Celtics have been struggling. They dropped 3 of their previous 5 home games while failing to cover the spread. Although both teams are strong on the offensive end of the court, the Celtics are also excellent on the defensive end. The Celtics have scored 118 points overall and allowed just 111 points a game on average in their last 5 home games, where they did not play particularly well. Anything less than the Celtics winning this game easily would be a great surprise to me. Play Boston Celtics -9.5. Golden State Warriors and Brooklyn Nets. The Warriors have dropped 6 of their previous 8 games, which suggests a serious slump. The Nets have been in excellent form, winning 10 of their previous 11 games, and they are keen to extend their 6-game winning run here. As I have repeated many times before, the Warriors are one of the worst away teams in the league. They won only 3 of the 18 matches played this season. The Warriors have only won one of their previous 5 away games, and 2 of those 5 losses have been by more than 15 points in humiliating fashion. For this match, the Warriors ruled Wiggins, Thompson, and Curry to be unavailable. In this game, the Nets returned home after 4 road games and all 4 wins. In the last 7 games played at home, the Nets won 6 but covered a spread only in 3 of those 7 games. This is the Warriors' 2nd game in a row in their 3rd in 4 days. This is their 6th back-to-back game this season. The Warriors have won only 2 of their previous 5 back-to-back games. In their previous 5 encounters in Brooklyn, the Warriors are 1-4 ATS. Play Brooklyn Nets minus 11.5. Toronto Raptors and New York Knicks. The Raptors have been in dreadful form, having dropped 9 of their previous 11 games. They will be looking to halt a 6-game losing streak here. The Knicks are in excellent form as they want to extend their current 8-game winning run. The Raptors are currently playing pretty poor basketball. This is especially true of their road games, where they have only been victorious in 3 of 15 this year. They dropped all 5 of their most recent road games, covering the spread in only 1 of those games. In their previous 5 road games, they have scored 112.1 points per 100 possessions while allowing 118.7 points per 100 possessions. The Knicks have recently been playing great. In their 15 home games, they have won 8. This is their 2nd game in a row. The Knicks played 5 back-to-back games this season, winning and covering the spread in 3 of them. This season, in back-to-back games, the Knicks averaged 109.5 points per game while giving up 109. The Knicks are playing well and have home court advantage, but they are not as convincing in back-to-back games this season. I believe this game will be very close. Play Toronto Raptors plus 1.5. Orlando Magic and Houston Rockets. Before being defeated in their previous match, the Magic were on fire, having won 6 straight games. Although the Rockets have won 3 of their last 7 games and have been in decent shape, they will be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak today. The Magic have been an absolute hit lately. I'm still getting used to their excellent playing, so it's still difficult for me to trust them, but if they keep playing like this, I won't have an option but to do so. The Magic have won 3 of their first 15 road games, but 2 of those 3 victories came in their most recent 3 road games. The Magic have covered the spread in 5 straight road games. In their last 5 road games, the Magic averaged 108.2 points per game, while allowed 111. Before losing 3 consecutive home games, the Rockets were on a 5-game winning streak at home. In their last 5 games, the Rockets covered the spread in 3 of that 5. In their last 5 home games, the Rockets averaged 103.2 points per game, while allowed 106.2. This is the 2nd game between these 2 teams. The Rockets won in the 1st game in Orlando. In the previous 5 games in Houston, against the Rockets, the Magic are 4-1 ATS. Play Orlando Magic minus 1. Dallas Mavericks and Minnesota Timberwolves. The Mavericks have dropped 5 of their previous 7 games and are in awful shape. The Timberwolves have won 6 of their previous 10 games, and they will be looking for a 4th straight victory today. Throughout this season, the Mavericks have struggled on the road. In 14 away games, they only earned 3 victories. 3 of the Mavericks' previous 5 away games have seen them cover the spread. They suffered a sound loss against their upcoming opponent in their previous contest. At home, the Timberwolves perform well. They won 9 of their 16 home games. In the last 5 games, the Timberwolves won and covered the spread in 4 of them. In the last 4 meetings in Minnesota, against the Timberwolves, the Mavericks are 0-4 ATS. Although the Timberwolves have been playing really well recently, it is challenging to defeat the Mavericks twice in a row. I'll take the Mavericks here to win and cover the spread. Play Dallas Mavericks minus 3. Portland Trailblazers and Oklahoma City Thunder. The Trailblazers have been playing well lately, winning 6 of their last 9 games overall. The Thunder have been in decent shape as they have split their last 10 games. Recently, the Trailblazers have looked very good, particularly on the road. They won 10 of their 18 away games this season. The Trailblazers have won and covered the spread in 3 of their previous 6 road games. In the previous 6 road games they averaged 115.1 points per game, and allowed 116.5. In games played at home, the Thunder have positive trend. They have won 8 of their 15 home games so far this season. They have won 3 and covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 home games. Overall, the Thunder have covered the spread in 7 of their previous 10 games. In the previous 5 home games they averaged 115 points per game, and allowed 112.6. This is the 2nd game in a row between those 2 teams. In the previous, the Thunder won. Head-to-head, the Trailblazers are 1-4 ATS in the previous 5 games in Oklahoma City, while the under is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings overall. Play Portland Trailblazers and Oklahoma City Thunder and the 235. Los Angeles Lakers and Sacramento Kings. The Lakers have been doing well lately, having won 3 of their previous 5 games. The Kings have been playing well recently, winning 6 of their past 10 games. The Lakers played 7 of their previous 10 games on the road. They won and covered the spread in 3 of that 7 road games. The Lakers played quite well until recently, but now they are without Anthony Davis, which is a huge loss for them and could affect their playing on both sides of the court. The Kings have recently been playing quite well. They won in 8 of their last 13 home games. In recent 5 home games they won 3 of the 5, and covered the spread only in 2. This is the second game this season between these two teams. In the first game, in Los Angeles, the Kings won. The Lakers have won 7 of their past 8 head-to-head games in Sacramento. It's clear why the Kings are favorites here, but it seems to me that this line is a little higher than it should be. Play Los Angeles Lakers +7. Charlotte Hornets and Los Angeles Clippers. The Hornets have been in a horrible funk. They had an 8-game losing run before to their most recent victory over the Kings on the road. The Clippers had been in excellent form, winning 4 of their last 5 games. Anyone who has seen the Hornets play may infer that they do not play awful basketball in general. In fact, I would argue that they play rather well. Their primary issue is that they are unable to turn their strong performances into wins. At home, the Clippers are quite convincing. This season, they won 10 of 17 matches. They won 3 of the 5 home games they played recently and covered the spread in 3 of those 5 games. The Clippers in their last 5 home games, they averaged 101 points per game while allowing 101.6 and won by an averaging margin of more than 13 points. This is the second game between these two teams this season. The Clippers won the first game in Charlotte. In the previous 5 meetings in Los Angeles, the Hornets are 1-4 ATS. Both teams have too many key players on the injured list, which might have a major impact on the outcome of this game. Play Charlotte Hornets and Los Angeles Clippers under 225.5. Guys, that would be all. See you tomorrow.